And we're live, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning back in. If y'all didn't tune in last week, your mom's, you know what, I ain't even going to say
You
it.
know
But
what I'm
I thought
saying?
about it. But I thought about it. But it's okay because we just got out there. So if y'all is tuned in this week, just make sure y'all check our episode last week, man. We greatly appreciate it. And for those of you who commented, who watched it, we appreciate all the love, all the support, man. Appreciate y'all. Make sure you check it out on Spotify as well. But we'll get to that. But this is week two, birds of a feather, man. So we're gonna start it off like this, man. My man Trey, he asked me a good question last week, man, and I really had to think about it. So I'm gonna ask you guys: do y'all think a team that was 0-2 can win a Super Bowl? And we're gonna start things with you, right? We're gonna kick it off with you. What you think?
I mean, if you kick it off for me, yeah, absolutely. Shit. I mean, I think they have. I ain't done my complete research on it, but I know there's definitely probably been a team here and there
The
that's been to
'93
the Super Bowl.
Cowboys, the
I'm ready to say
old,
it's been three teams. So
the
I just,
'90.
yep,
My
like you
bad.
said, the '93 Cowboys,
Well,
The
well,
0-1 Patriots,
2001
I was
Patriots.
about to say Brady did it,
yeah,
but I wasn't gonna say a 0-1 yet. But
Uh,
so go
and
ahead.
'07 Giants.
All
yeah, the
right,
Giant.
yo,
Yep.
son.
Oh, that's crazy,
Hmm.
actually.
But
Yeah, so it has been three teams, but
I mean, it's capable because nowadays people can get you can get hot in middle end of the season. You could be a team that edge in, get in as a wild card team. You could have a worse record than 0-2 and then get in. So yeah, I definitely don't. I think you can probably go 0-3 and make it if you start off getting hot and then start flourishing towards the end of the season. And then they got played. Wait, no, I was about to say they got an extra game now too. So a lot of times even if you do fuck up in the beginning, you feel me, you can already you'll get that game or two to redeem yourself. And then especially if you're doing the games in the division where you're playing people that you know all the that you're familiar with. So yeah, if you go 0-2, I think you can.
okay. What
For
about you,
sure.
man?
I mean, historically, like you said, it's happened before. So, but it's only happened three times. And how many Super Bowls are we at right now? Like 60,
Because
60?
last year was Lex LAX. What's that like? I think
I
that's
think
59 or
yeah.
something
So it
like
would be
that.
60. So in 60 years, three times, that's insane. So while it is possible, it's going to be hard. Although, I mean, you can look at teams like like the Chiefs who had bad years. Like 23 was a bad year for them. I think what did they ended up like 9-8, and
Mm.
like if I remember correctly, I think it was 9-8, and then they still won the Super Bowl that
They
year. So
still
like,
want us. Yeah, you're right.
Nah, I don't think it was 9-8, but they wasn't the best. I remember like they didn't have a great regular season, but yeah, but
I
yeah,
don't
go
think
ahead.
Mahomes ever went anything under like
Like
was that
12
like
wins.
11-5 or
Yeah,
maybe was it
11 and
worse?
6 maybe.
Yeah, 11-6. My bad. Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that. But
I just
I,
can't picture Mahomes under like 10 wins in the season. I don't think that's happened.
I don't think
oh
so
yeah,
either.
it was 11-6 that yeah, because
Yeah,
they
Okay,
see,
okay,
yeah, like
okay,
I
okay,
thought.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
But no, but I know I remember that season though that you're talking about where we was like, man, they're definitely beatable and they still did their thing.
yeah.
That was the year that they were saying that was the year to beat the Chiefs. Like you were supposed to beat them that year because now you feel me. They potentially could go on a run, which they went back to the Super Bowl. They just lost. So
I
yeah,
know, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean their run was crazy too because it was the first time I think ever that they had to play on the road because they played the Bills and then they played us at our house and then they beat both of us. So
Yeah.
it was a
They,
crazy year.
yeah.
yeah, for
I
sure.
really
Because
thought
I
we had
remember
that one
that.
in Baltimore. I thought we had that one, yo.
Yeah, for sure, man. That
But
was
Yeah, I
shoot,
thought
crazy.
it
Trey,
was
you
gonna get
asked me the
packed
question,
up.
so I guess you can go ahead and answer it, or I can go last. It's up to you.
Oh no, for sure. I was going. I mean, it's the same thing. It's the percentage of you winning the Super Bowl with 0 and going 0-2 is it's really like a damn near 90%. So I mean, it's possible, but it ain't it ain't being done to a point where we could be like, yo, hey, I don't know, bro. Hey, 0-2 don't mean nothing, bro. It's football, but it is football, so it could happen again. It ain't happened since '07, so I don't know. And the league is different, yo. I sometimes I be thinking about how people be comparing certain not to get off topic, but it'd be like certain conversations I'd be having with people. It's like, yo, we can't have that conversation because it's two different leagues for real. So, but for this era,
I
I
mean,
think it's possible.
I'm ready to say I definitely think it's possible due to the fact of the team that we're talking about are the Chiefs at least. Like at Edge Mahomes. Now, do I think they're gonna go and win the Super Bowl this year? Absolutely not. Like I just don't think that this is a team that's gonna get it done. And but again, they do have Pat Mahomes, but I just think that they have to go through us again, and I don't see it happening. Just to call it, it is what it is. Like I do
Yep.
not see it happening. But I've been wrong before. I can be wrong again, but I just don't got the Chiefs winning this one or winning this Super Bowl this year. I should say, and
Yeah, I
just
mean, they
go
look
ahead.
they look super beatable, bro. Like the Chargers beat them, and who else did they lose to? Can't
Us
remember.
again
You guys, yeah, yeah, yeah. So
3
like
times in
they're
a row.
yeah, yeah. So it's like they look very beatable. I mean, the Chargers are playing great. Like I'll give them that because they're 3-0 right now.
Yeah, they are.
But still, that's the Chargers, you know.
I mean, but the Chargers were good. I mean, they've lost to two good teams. I mean, one's really good team, being the Eagles,
Mhm.
the defending champs. No bias to that, but one is clearly better than the other. And then the other one is a division game. And division games are tough for the most part. It's only like the Ravens who beat up on the Browns. That's like the only people. That's the only division game that isn't close. And some years
Nah.
that's a lot closer than what we just seen
I mean, they got to play the
just a
Raiders.
week ago.
Yeah, they
So
always they beat us every year damn near. Shit, I'd be like, damn. They always sneak a win off of us and shit. But last week was a beatdown though.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the only reason why I mentioned the Ravens and the Browns, just because y'all definitely smacked them. Division games typically closer than that, but
Mm-hmm.
and just to moving on, kind of just because we were just talking about like the Eagles for a brief moment. So did y'all see that game? Did y'all watch that game?
Yeah, I did.
It's a good game.
Man,
I
as a
That
watched the
game,
person who
you know
highlights.
what's
personally thought
crazy?
that we might have lost that, I want to say that was a good
Mhm.
game.
No, that was
That
a
was a
crazy.
really good game.
No, which was crazy was like that was honestly just a comeback. I watched that whole shit where the Eagles just literally just came back and won it. They was down what 26-7, and then
Yep.
it's kind of like
Yeah,
it's like that. It's like after halftime they was like, "Yo, throw the fucking ball to AJ Brown. It don't matter. Like just throw him the goddamn ball." To him and Smitty, and he came out there. He just started throwing the ball, like literally just started throwing it here in AJ's vicinity. Even if he was covered, he was just bigger, stronger, catching it and doing this thing. It was like, bro, why was
Mm.
it? Why it take you a whole half? Well, actually, a whole 3 games because you
Two
could
and a
have been
half
doing this the
games.
first right 2-8. You could have been doing this the first 2 games. Why it take y'all this long? And you Super Bowl chance to know? Oh shit, I got one of the best receivers. Just throw the ball near this nigga. But
But
I
I
was
think
watching
that's
that though.
the
That was
new
yeah.
OC as well. You got to think about it. He's probably been a little conservative, saying it's how that's his job, and saying it's how if you paid attention to 2 years ago, that 2023 season when we fell apart at the end, we started that season off just passing the ball a lot to the point where the crowd is chanting, "Run the damn ball!" Like
Hmm.
so, I think he kind of took that into a little bit of consideration and seeing how Saquon just had an amazing year last year, he probably was like, "Let me stick to the run game. If it's not broke, why try to change it? You feel me? Type thing." But we do need to mix in a lot more passes. With I seen some of them in the second half. We were running RPOs again. I think most of our offense should be based off of that RPO. We have arguably one of the best quarterback and running back duo outside of if you want to say Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. I mean, I don't
yeah.
understand why we're not running that more.
That's
And those quick little slants off of it to get AJ and Smitty, that should be like the staple of our offense. And then when y'all creep up to the line to stop that, then you bomb them.
No, that's real. I mean, I see it too, and I could kind of my opinion as to why they were running the offense the way they were running the offense the first couple of weeks was just they didn't need to, be flashy. You were in control most of those games, right? So there was never a point where you needed to flash, you be a superstar, and that's kind of the conversation we were having last week about like Jalen just like managing the game and just not making mistakes. And I think that's what they were doing. They were just managing the game, making sure that they didn't make mistakes. When you're playing from behind, then you have to do the superstars, shit, and that's what he did. He was able to pull it out, and then on the third quarter, I was gonna text you, Quan, and be like, "Yo, they got you." I was like, Matt Stafford, coming through because we were saying about the Matt Stafford love, but nah, you guys, the fact that you guys blocked a field goal and a linebacker took it back is insane.
Yeah.
Hey. Don't talk about Jordan Davis like that. My man's, if y'all don't know, he
He's
slimmed
fast.
down 30 pounds this upcoming season. So they say. I mean, I'm not in a locker room, I can't say, but around 30 pounds, you feel me? He dropped that. And that's why he's moving the way he's moving. And it's a contract year. So I hope he keeps balling out like that, man. I hope he brings that fire, man. Because we need him. And him and Jalen Carter, man. We need that line to be better, especially losing our edge with Sweat and all those guys that we lost this upcoming season. We need those to beat them Georgia Dogs that they were in that game last week.
100% agree.
Trey, any thoughts on the Eagles passing game? If you watched it,
Nah,
thoughts on the game in general?
keep it a bone with you. I looked at the highlights for real, and from what I seen, like you said, all they had to do was just throw it to that nigga Brown sometimes, or more times than not. Like, I get that that's your star receiver, and they probably got a scheme for yo, but it's just between, like, when you look at certain teams on paper, it's like, bro, how you gonna stop all of this at one time? Like, it ain't it's too much that could be done with that team alone, trick play wise, whatever you want to do with it, run play wise, like, yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
why we're going to
but
be
to
back to
conclude
back
my
Super Bowl
thought,
champions.
I really did think that y'all lost that shit. But then when that block field goal, I'm like, yo, this is football, bro. Like, when like when do you see this?
And
Well,
then for it to be two blocked field goals in a row
yeah, I was
was
about to say that.
absolutely
Yeah.
crazy. Like
Like,
me as a fan, I was happy when we drove the ball down the field. When we scored that touchdown, I'm like, okay, now we got the lead. And then we messed up on that 2 point conversion. I'm like, dang, there's our chances. It's Matt Stafford time, which he did drive down the field and put them in really good position, which we got to talk about our secondary because it is no way they should have done that. But he did his job. And then for the kicker to get blocked again, I'm like, man, like that's a
has that
team who
ever been
doesn't
done?
quit
Two
right there.
block kicks in a game?
I mean, in a game, I'm sure it has been done, but in a
This
row,
probably this probably been the
That's what I'm
most
that's
saying.
in
In a
this
row,
crazy.
probably been the
like the
most in
same
one
game,
week.
you get 2 field goal blocks.
Yeah, because speaking of that, that is like
The
because
most we had
it
like
happened
hella
with the
block kicks this
Jets.
week. Yeah.
It happened with the Jets. It happened with the Browns because we were just talking about the Packers and they
Yeah.
got smacked.
No,
Well,
it was
not
a great,
smacked, but it
Wait,
was
who had
a
a? I think somebody
defensive
had a
game.
block punt too, though. I'm trying to think who
yeah,
had
bro.
the.
It was a crazy week for special teams, bro.
Yeah,
I
yeah, it
know,
was
son.
though.
I know. Like that was truly like I was like, dang,
And
that's good
The Ravens
football.
almost had one too, for real.
yeah, off of the hold, if he wouldn't, if what's the guy we got from the Chargers? I can't remember his name. The linebacker we got from the Chargers. If he hadn't gotten hold, at least held, it was definitely blocking that punt.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Now speaking of that game, since we got all these Ravens fans in here, man, how do y'all feel about that? Another Derrick Henry fumble in the clutch. Is this time to be worried, or is just water in the bridge? It'll be better.
I think Real could start that off, for real.
No, I like how he said another dirt out of everything that would
I mean,
go
I'm just
wrong in
saying
that
because
game. He said
again,
another
I
darn
feel
thing
like
clutch was
that
every time
fumble,
he
the
throw it.
tide
It's like a.
start changing.
I mean, nah. To be
The
honest,
momentum shifts. That was the start of it in the Bills, and I feel like that was the start of it now. So I just kind of want to single on that. And if y'all seen him when he tried to throw his helmet down, did he not look drunk to y'all, stumbling and fumbling? Like you can't even throw your helmet on the bench correctly. Like this
man, I'll tell you this though. Like between the offensive line looking like could not being able to block shit, and this nigga Lamar's just never throwing the ball away and just taking every shot. It's like if you don't throw the ball down the field or try to make a play, looking down, he just don't know how to throw the ball away. He's just like, all right, fuck, I'll take the sack and don't. At least I'm not fumbling or fucking throwing the pick. So the O line is a problem. on top of that, of course, like everybody knows, the defense is like getting cooked. Because before, like even last year, right? It was the same story. We had like one of the worst defenses throughout the first like 4 or 5 weeks, but we had the worst pass defense. Right now, we have the worst defense. Period. Like they just ran for like 260 yards.
Which is I'm surprised because the
I'm
Ravens
like, bro,
football has never been that.
it's never been yo. Let them run it. Like
Yeah,
let the other team out. Fucking physical. You like
exactly.
that's never been the thing whatsoever. So that's what I'm more worried about than anything. It's like, damn, I can see if we play Ravens football, we ran for 200 and we just blew the game at the end against some awesome Ravens shit. But like this is cause for concern because like we actually got out like performed in the way that we usually beat motherfuckers. Not to mention the fumble with Derrick Henry. So now it's all mental. You know what I'm saying? So now when
Yeah,
he's running with the ball, it's all mental. Like those stiff arms is usually taking. Maybe he's like, fuck. Maybe I gotta keep it in one arm at all times and shit, and take away from you. Now it's all now it's in his head because you fumbled 3 weeks in a row. So it's like it's a collection of everything, man. It's like not to mention, like we ain't talking Zay Flowers to like the second quarter. It was just a lot that was going on where I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I'm just like, bro, I don't know what's happening. like this ain't the Ravens football that I know. But I mean, the good thing is that it's still early. But yeah, I would be worried after seeing what I've seen. The good thing is that it's early, and our 2 losses was against really good teams. So I can't just sit here and be like, you know what I mean? Like we lost to some bums, or those were some easy wins and shit. Like those are some real good teams. So I mean, like we'll learn from it. You know what I'm saying, and do our thing later on.
Yeah,
Trey, you there laughing, man. What's on your mind?
yeah. So I'm sure y'all are like, why this nigga got these glasses on? Nigga, I've been crying all day, bruh.
Come on,
Yo,
man. Pull
yo,
your heart
when
out,
I
man. Tell
tell
me why
you
you
I
crying,
woke,
bro.
nah, hear me out, bro. I got this other group chat with this Madden game I'm in, bruh. And when I tell you I woke up to 40 to 50 messages of niggas just ragdolling, meme after meme. The Derrick Henry, yo, I ain't gonna lie, like Terrell said, bro, that shit gonna come down to mental at this point. I was even
Yeah.
looking at how Lamar was reacting sometimes. It's like, yo, cool, let it, yo, it's just one play. Just you feel me? But that he had no help O-line. Yo, that defensive line was having their way. And then yo, it was like, yo, I don't know if anybody else peeped it, but dummy, when the announcer said, "Oh man, Hutchinson really hasn't been doing anything," bro, I swear that nigga heard that shit in the rest of the game. That's all you heard was his name, bro. Yo,
Man, he was
seven
getting
sacks.
pressure with
Pause.
he was getting pressure
7
with
sacks,
four
bro.
people, only for the whole game. Like that's why Lamar was holding the ball. He was like, damn, everybody covered. Like he literally had to make shit happen. I'm like,
Bro, it was insane. Like my input is as a defensive, like minded person, it's like our defense sucks right now. And sure, we have a lot of injuries. Like, like Matabike being injured, bro, like it sucks, right? Because the reason why he doesn't really make plays is because he gets double teamed a lot. But that double team lets everybody else play. And that's why we have a good run defense. So if you put somebody else in that place, which I think we put Jones in that place, uh, it's not the same. If you're 1v1, like if you're going 4v4 on the line, they're going to run on you, right? That's just how it is. That being said, like the offense, our line sucks. Like the O line is terrible. Like if you look at some of the replays, you will see it. Right, you'll see the the like three guards here. So you see the center, the guards on the left, and you'll see Falele just fucking split to this way, and you'll see like Rosengarten go this way, and then you'll see the spy in the center just look at Lamar, and Lamar's like, "What the fuck am I doing?" Because they're playing man right now, and now you have a fucking like a free guy just running at you. How are you not gonna get sacked 7 times? You know,
Nah, that's facts.
it's
Yeah,
it,
I
but
it
mean,
was a
that's
terrible
literally what he
showing.
said, though. Yeah, I
I,
mean, yeah, the
I
QB
never would
spot,
have
bro.
thought
He just
like Lamar would have been sacked 7 times just with the Ravens line and just his mobility, not even just your line, just him always been able to escape. But I think some of that does go to the fault of, like Ralph said, he just doesn't throw the ball away. Like I don't know what it is. I guess like he always feels like he's
You
able to
can't you
make a
can't fuck up
play.
the best passer rating in history, bro. Come on.
Yeah, I seen that too. I was really saying, how do y'all feel about that? Like, cause like I feel
If
like
I'm
some
being
of them could have
honest,
been
you
avoided,
getting
man.
if you could get positive yardage or get back to the scrimmage, cool. Because at that point, all right, that just was a dead play. Now let's figure something else out. But if
Yeah,
you gotta keep doing that, bro, that shit get annoying. Not even annoying. That shit gets like that pressure. You basically every time you gotta know, shorty, I gotta get this out in point 0.2 seconds. Like ain't no 3, 4. Nah, I can't. You know what I'm saying? Do a little move left or right, get a little bit more time. Nah, they was not allowing nothing, bro.
it's not enough plays in the playbook for 3rd and 19s, third and
Yeah,
22s and shit. Because
yeah, like
it's
that's
like
that.
you get sacked once and shit. Then you and I know you're passionate about about the game and shit, but you slamming the ball on the ground like shit. I fucked that one up and all this other shit. I'm just like, bro, you gotta get up and get your line in order and shit. Like let these motherfuckers. You can see them just blowing assignments with just them rushing 3 and 4 players. I'm like, bro, they're not even blitzing. You know what I'm saying? And then when they do blitz, then we really fucked. Like there's free people coming all over the place. It's like, yo, pause. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, but yeah, it's the free rush. It's the free rusher.
Yo,
It's free rushers.
man, bro.
Hey
Yo,
yo, no, son, no, bro. I'm with you, but that was crazy. I ain't gonna
that was
lie.
Yeah, hey, at least
crazy,
I
dog.
paused it, but yeah, that was crazy.
Bro, here's one last thing I want to say about the offense that I think most people haven't noticed yet, right? So the thing that I've noticed, and this happened in the Bills game, and this happened in this game last night, where their offense will have super long 10-minute drives, and then we'll
Yeah,
go in and we'll have a 2-minute drive because we'll do, Lamar will get, 25 touchdown, right? The explosive plays are great. But the fact that we keep going explosive touchdown, our defense is getting fucking burnt
fatigue.
because even when we do score, it only takes us like a minute and a half, 2 minutes to score. And that's an issue. I think that Lamar needs to learn how to check down, bro. He needs to be like Mahomes, become the check down king, get those completions. Because right now, I think the explosive plays are hurting us. Like, I'll be honest with you. I know it doesn't make sense, but because of the way our defense is right now,
No,
we,
that makes perfect sense because
All right,
I
yo.
literally said the same thing last week when we talked about Joe Burrow. I'm like,
Mm.
you just gotta play a smarter game. Like with all the big plays, you know your defense isn't capable of making these stops. So how do I limit the other guy from scoring by not having him on the field?
yeah,
Like Detroit had a 10-minute drive. Like that's crazy.
Yo,
They had
9 minutes, yo.
2 90
Yeah,
minute. They had
basically
two
10 minutes,
90
bro.
yard drives. Yeah, they had two 90 yard plus drives. Yo, that was crazy to me. I'm like, bro, I sat there and really watched them get a two great punts go off at like the 4 and the 6 yard line, and them take both drives all the way down for touchdowns. I literally watched that shit happen. I'm like, bro, literally
When
picking us apart. A 17 play drive, bro. I'm like,
yo,
17 plays?
and even still, yo, we can
Yo,
have that
crazy.
happen. But even still, we can have that happen, yo. But you telling me as a team, y'all can't get 4 yards? Cause I don't know if niggas remember that drive, but
Yeah, when we
they
got stuffed
literally
at the
got
goal
all the
line
way
and shit.
downfield
Yeah.
and couldn't get them. That's how you know, bro. At that point, that's yo, you have an O line problem. There's no reason why, as a professional football team, y'all could not get 4 yards. I'm sorry, bro. Like, y'all got too much. I got Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry can at least get you two. Hey, Lamar, if you gotta go fake it out and try to run to the right and then do some dump shit on some drag route shit, cool. Like something, but oh,
and it's crazy because I think like if you look at it realistically, it's only one person. Like the reason why the line sucks right now is because of not Rosengarten, Falele. Like brother gets like I don't know if you guys have seen that meme of him like just like he was against Buffalo, right? When Lamar did like that play where he ran back 20 yards, then ran back like another 20 and then got the first down. Yeah, he was just kind of like, where am I supposed to go?
Doing the fucking Thriller. Like, what the fuck?
And him fucking up his assignment is fucking everybody else up because if we still have fucking Mercari like we did last year, the line was solid, bro. Lamar got sacked 23 times last year total. You know?
Yeah, we had a decent O-line last year.
And I know exactly what you mean about like sometimes that one pieces was missing because we missed Lane Johnson this week, and that first half before we made the adjustment to Fred till we put him in, Jalen was getting blown up through the gaps. Like it was like this is not Eagles offense. Like this is not what we do. Because don't get me wrong, I know the Rams have a solid line, but they were killing us in the first half until we made that adjustment. Because we missed Lane Johnson. I don't know if y'all know football, but y'all know how good Lane is, man.
Yeah.
Everybody knows how good Lane is. One of the best.
It's crazy because we picked up the replacement, but he ended up getting injured before the season. So it's like he might be able to come back. It's the guy we picked up from LSU. Like that guy is supposedly gonna be good, but we'll see. I mean, after you get hurt, it's you gotta have to kind of prove it again, sadly. But we'll see how that goes.
And now, I guess we can talk about that Falcons game. If y'all seen that, because I mean, they did nothing. I mean, nothing. I think the game that's going to be like the worst is like y'all against the Saints. That'd probably be the worst game ever. Oh, the 3-point score. What you think, big man?
This week.
Yo, if I wasn't a strong-minded person, I'd be out here jumping off of buildings or something, bro. Cause watching that game, yo. I don't know what need to happen, yo, but one by one, niggas gotta go. Niggas gotta go, bro. Like, and I'm not even talking about the players. I'm talking about the play callers. Niggas gotta go, bro. We need a whole reset. I really feel like, and then we gotta get a couple new pieces for real, because Penix's not the problem. Like I seen what Whichmacall said about putting Cousins in, but I was like, I don't really think that's the issue.
He's not gonna do any better.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna do any better either.
Kirk
but I think
Penix not at a primetime game, he is fire. As long as he don't got the spotlight on him, so I agree with him.
Nah, gang. I see something in Penix, bro. It ain't Penix, bro.
I mean, he's a dog. I heard the guy do-rag. I mean, he takes a shower with his
do-rag on, baby.
I mean,
like, for sure.
He's a different kind of guy.
And then keep it a bone with you, yo. He understand. Like I could tell that the way he play. Like if he just get a couple more pieces, he'd be straight, yo. Like because he got a good running back, buddy out there doing that. But regardless, really I think if he get at least another good wide receiver, yo, Penix gonna have somebody to really like lock in, other than Kyle Pitts. Like if you look at the Falcons, we worried about two people, yo.
But I mean, he's a big receiver, really.
He is though, but when you want to look at a team, you gotta feel like you feel me. I got more than one target that y'all niggas gotta worry about, in my opinion, especially with the Falcons. Falcons need that, yo.
You got Drake London.
Ain't no doubt about it. A team that can't get into within the 30-yard line, yo. And then the defense ain't doing no better, yo. You got AJ Terrell hurt, like you got a couple injuries going on, but it's I don't know, man. The Falcons, it's
man, who's that running back that was nice last year? Is he still on? BJ Robinson.
Bijan Robinson.
Yeah, Bijan Robinson. He's still over there, right?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We got like when you look at like if they doing a scouting report, bro, you looking at Pitts and Bijan Robinson, bro, in the O line. That's all you looking at. In my
Hey
opinion,
man,
I don't know. Like
hey
I
man,
could be wrong, but I
I
feel
was
like that's all
watching.
the Falcons. That's when you look at it. That's what you worried about.
I was watching the highlights of the game, and they actually looked good the first drive. I thought they was actually. Then they missed the
Yeah.
field goal, like I think, right? Yeah. Then that shit was like,
Hmm.
oh, it went downhill from there.
I
They missed that
know.
field goal, and it was over
Like to
with
have
from
a
there.
30
Yeah.
burger put up on y'all by Carolina of all teams is
Of
crazy.
all teams, bro.
Had
Like,
Bryce
Like
Young out there
that's like
celebrating, and
losing to the Steelers, bro.
oh man. Nah,
because you
the
know that's a
Steelers,
division
a
game.
loss to the Steelers is respectable. So
Nah,
to
it's a
see,
rival thing. It's a right. I'm talking like rivalry wise.
all
Like
right, because everybody
Yeah,
say,
we
man,
not
because
supposed to lose to the Panthers, and we ain't supposed to lose to the Saints, bro.
What about the
You
Bucks?
really ain't supposed to lose to the Buccaneers neither.
oh, the Bucks gonna torture. I don't care what you
I
talking
know.
about.
I
Baker
know.
is he's
They
setting the
got
league
there
on fire,
slinging that
man.
motherfucker, boy.
I just want you to
Oh,
know he's still winning games without his top weapons. Like that guy, he's that guy. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. Like arguably, he's high. He's getting higher and higher in my top 10 quarterback list. Like I truly appreciate Baker. Like he's a dog. He's the type who's gonna like talk his stuff too. I love players like that, which is why I don't know if y'all know anything. This is kind of off topic, but still on topic. Y'all know about CJ Gardner Johnson? He just
yeah,
got cut by the
he just got.
Texans,
Hmm.
and it's like someone said this before, so I'm going to kind of ask Ro because I know you big on safeties. Like I know you're big on defense. Like I know Ed Reed was your favorite player. So I seen this post floating around that said like, do we have any more like dogs, any more like superstars, like at that safety position, like Ed Reed or like a Troy Polamalu? Like, how do you feel? Like, what's your take on that? Because like they're saying like the safeties now they're not dogs like they were back then. If that makes sense.
Yeah, defensive backs all together, you don't really hear too many names. It's the safeties and corners. It's all the defensive backs. But yeah, other than like Kyle Hamilton, Derwin James, a few names here and there, then I could probably think of like, yeah, it's like, yeah, the safety position ain't the same. I could have named so many from back then, even from the Eagles, from Brian
Yeah.
Dawkins, like, like you said, Ed Reed, Palomalu, then you had like John Lynch, you had, man, it was a lot of names that, yeah, it was a lot going on back then. I even had stuff like LaRon Landry, my boy Sean Taylor. It was yeah, you had some names where you could just pick up. It's not like I can just name six names right now in this era, even where it's like
Yeah.
even in the last like 5 years, that I'm just thinking the names of safeties or defensive backs in general that really stand out.
Shit,
Now,
all
all right, go ahead.
you got Patrick Surtain.
Yeah, he's new, right? He's
That's
like
a
he's like a
DB.
second. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's like
Stingley another one. Uh, I'm not saying
Nah,
these
Stingley
are
ain't
Ed
here.
Reed
DB
type people.
too.
My
So
bad.
that's not even
no,
safeties you're naming.
no, that's like a
So they just
cornerback.
No,
So a
yeah, that's what
safety
I'm
is a
saying.
I
B.
thought we
Yeah,
were
and you
saying
got
like
Jesse
defensive back.
Bates.
Yeah, Jesse Bates, yeah, but like, and I was only bringing this up because like they say he's getting cut, but like I know like even with us, we brought him back, we paid him a lot of money. The Texans they made sure he got a lot of money and signing bonus, so like he could play for a lesser amount. But these teams are cutting him, and even we were ready to cut him before we found the Texans being interested in him. And I'm just trying to figure out like why do y'all think as though that is? Because what I've seen is he brings fire to the team. Like he brought fire when he was in Detroit. He was that guy talking his stuff. He was doing the same thing with the Saints. He did it with us. He was our heartbeat for both those two separate years. And the 2022 when we lost in the Super Bowl, and this year when we just won in the Super Bowl, I could arguably say he was that heartbeat of our defense. Like I love the fire that he brings, but like a lot of teams seem to be cutting him and not from his play. So like, do y'all think like they're trying to go away from like that dog, that attitude that we've seen before? Because Brian Dawkins would talk his stuff. You
Mm.
got guys who would talk their stuff and hit hard, and that's what CJ does. And I don't think he gets a fair shake.
Yeah, I mean, I heard that it was the attitude issue. Like, apparently, he was like people just didn't like him, like in the locker room. Like, he comes in and he's apparently criticizing people outside of his position. So it,
Well,
it
don't you want that from a player? You don't want someone who can call you out on your stuff?
I mean, you know, a lot of NFL teams are about culture. Like they want people to like, yeah, hold you accountable. But like, I guess there's a difference between being accountable and being a dick. And he might just be a dick, and we just don't know.
Yeah, I guess right, because we're not in them locker rooms, you feel me? So I guess it's hard.
I mean,
No, for sure.
I just like the fire that he brings. I mean, like if he's holding you accountable, that's just like I see him like a Jimmy Butler kind of to just compare, where
Mm.
he's going to tell you like it is, man. He's going to expect the best out of you. He
No,
don't
I
care if
yeah,
you're a franchise player or
right.
not.
No, I get what you're saying, kid, and you know that type can rub a lot of people the wrong way. You feel me? Even if you could personally rock with it yourself, but if the teammate, and that's the thing, we're not in the lock. We don't know how far, this
He's
fire can
going.
go type shit.
Yeah,
Like,
you're right.
so I mean, so that all sound good to somebody get out of line in that one good time, and now you ready to throw hands with this motherfucker. Yeah.
Hmm.
Especially in the NFL locker room, all that testosterone and niggas fucking lifting weights and trying to get strong as shit every day and tackling and hit, that shit, that's probably the wrong place to be talking crazy.
Honestly,
I mean, yeah. I mean, because I even heard about it last year with us. Like, we were doing the drill, and there was Saquon coming up the gap and CJ coming down the gap, and they were just rapping. And he rapped them up, and he talked his stuff. He was like, "Hey, we got pads on. Just know it's gonna be worse." But like that fire, because I guess again, y'all right. Because I mean, I guess if you're the superstar, you probably don't want to hear like I'd have smacked you if this was like pads on. But I don't
Mm.
know. Me personally, I would have liked it.
I,
That's
I
just me.
I agree with you, Quan. I'm not even gonna lie. I agree with you on that one, yo. Because I feel like if you got somebody in the locker room that's, hey, bro, y'all doing all this kiki and ha ha, and y'all need, we out here getting somebody got to hold somebody accountable. Because at the end of the day, bro,
Hmm.
y'all have people. Y'all aren't trying. First of all, when you become an NFL player alone, you are now like public. You know what I'm saying? A public entity. So niggas is betting on you. Niggas is, you feel me, feeling like you have the same fire that they do, and they not on the field. So when they see, you feel me, like dumb shit, I ain't trying to see niggas celebrating. I'm not trying to see this nigga smiling. I ain't. You feel
Yo,
me? Like,
sound like a
like
certified
I was
hater.
even peeping like the Ravens. I'm
there
like,
you be
bro,
fucking
y'all
happy,
niggas better
bro.
take y'all ass in that motherfucking locker room and have a conversation. Somebody need to talk to somebody. Niggas need to be, you feel me? Yo, Derek, yo, put the ball in your hand right now. When you take a shower tonight, have that ball in your hand. Yo, when you go home, yo, have that ball in your hand, bro. When you go do your girl, yo, have that ball in your hand, yo. Like, you don't need to be.
I'm with you. I think Lamar was like he was a little too
Yeah.
soft on it. Yeah, I texted him. I went straight to his house. I hope you went in his house and put that football in his hand.
You
Nigga, don't
feel
Right.
me?
drop this again. We trying to win. Like, keep this with you, buddy. Like, I'm
Right.
with you on that. So, I mean, that's just what I thought. I think that's why there's not like a lot of dogs at safety. I just wanted to mention that really quick. But moving
Hmm.
on, man, I don't know if y'all picked up on this, but did y'all hear that Shador didn't want to go to Baltimore? I know it's
I
kind of old news.
No, that ain't.
How do y'all
I
feel
feel that
about that?
we didn't get to talk about that. I don't think.
No, we didn't, but I know it just came out recently, so I just kind of
Yeah,
wanted to hit on it, like especially because of what Dion said in our quote. He said he's never learned anything sitting on the bench. Like,
That's crazy.
how do y'all feel about that? Like,
I don't think that's okay in my opinion. All the greats had to sit behind somebody.
I thought that as well.
So
I
why
was
is this
just going to
singling
mention
out?
that.
So let me quick question. Why is this singling out Baltimore? Was it like a few teams?
No, no, no,
Was it
no.
like
Yeah,
that was on one of the lists?
it was just. So apparently, Baltimore and Philly was interested in him because I told Melvin, like I said, watch, we go get Shador. But apparently, we tried to have talks with him, and he didn't want to do that because he doesn't want to be a backup, which is
I
respectable. I get you don't want to be a career backup, but are you telling me you wouldn't go to Baltimore? Like, how do y'all feel about that? Baltimore or the Philly?
No, I understand because like we both got franchise quarterbacks that's still in the what late 20s. That's
Yeah.
hmm
probably that's going to keep reing up their contracts. They already know, damn, they ain't going to be nothing but a solidified backup here. One nigga just won the Super Bowl, and one nigga just almost won his second MVP in the row.
Oh yeah, in a row, yeah, for
So I'm
sure.
like, so I'm like, hey, I ain't about to go to neither one of them teams. Respectfully, man, I'm trying to be an MVP, a Super Bowl winner. I ain't trying to back up the nigga that's winning Super Bowls and MVPs. So I get where he coming from and shit. I don't really feel no type of way, especially if you really got that dog in you and you like, look, bro, you gonna be wanting to compete with these motherfuckers. That's probably what his dad telling them too.
Right. So what
Bro,
about you, Mal? How you feeling on that?
bro, I'm a big proponent of he messed up because look at it this way, right? He's going to two franchises that are solid, right?
Hmm.
He's going to two franchises that put up a lot of points, which means he's going to see some reps in the regular season when they pull out the starters, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's going
Right.
to put out good tape with good teammates and a good system. He could get picked up as a starter for another team. But when you're in the fifth round and you have somebody call you, say, "Hey, we're interested in you," you tell them no. Again, you haven't been. Nobody has shown any interest to you until the fifth round. Do you think you're going to start? Like realistically, right? Do you feel like as a fifth rounder, you have enough pull to say, you know what? I still think that I'm better than Ford. Because again, at the end, he ended up with in Cleveland, which he has to now battle against four people. I'm still upset that they got rid of Super Bowl winning quarterback Kenny Pickett, but like now he has to sit behind Flacco, and then Flacco is gonna suck. They're gonna put Gabriel in, and Gabriel is gonna do enough for them to just let him play. You
Finish
know,
the season out probably.
so now he's just gonna again. I don't think he's gonna see playtime. That's the saddest thing. And again, that's just him. And like, sure, he bet on himself, but I think he lost. I don't think he's gonna get the opportunity.
Hmm.
What about you, Trey? Because I can finish this one up.
I, I honestly don't think it would have been a smart move for him, in my opinion. I think I think him being on the Browns is keeping that competitive edge to know that the fact that the year started, y'all had five quarter. You was going into work knowing that you got to go against three other people, bro. And I feel like having that type of fight is going to make him better than him sitting behind Lamar, where you ain't getting in shit unless Mel said they winning so bad that they don't want to hurt the starters. So now you playing, but or God forbid, the other situation that could happen, because I ain't going to even say it out loud, but the other situation that could transpire, and then he'll be in that way. I don't, me personally, I don't think he would have had the same the same energy, but also like Mel said, you a fifth rounder. So do you really have the pull to be saying no to people? Because if you telling me the Browns wasn't the first team that was going after me, I'm also not thinking. No, I can't even say that because I'm not thinking that. I don't think nobody thought that Shador was going in the fifth round.
Of course,
So
someone did, but after that first day, you notice you're slipping. You get two phone calls from these franchises, and you're like, no to both of them.
yes, and okay, so that goes to my point. Then I don't think after that I have the pull. At that point, I don't think I have the pull that I have, bro. You need to go somewhere. So if you telling me that the Ravens, if you're asking me if the question was if it was a smart move, no, I don't think it was. I don't think I I think they made the right choice to keep moving along from the Ravens. If I'm being honest, bro. I don't.
I think mine is a little different because I'm more of like on the side of Melvin because from like what he said, like again, like how what I thought was going to happen. I initially thought once he started sliding in the drafts,
Mhm.
we could have used a later round pick and got him, and then we are solid with Jalen Hurts. We know he's our starter. We know he's our franchise. Cool. We know Tanner McKee is a really good backup for us. He could be a starter on some of these other teams, but he's not. He's our backup. So again, our backup is cool. He's solidified. But Shador, what that means for you now is you could come here and then show off in the preseason, get that trade capital up, and then we make a move, and you could then go be a starter potentially on another team, but you chose the route of battling out for the Browns. Because you got to think about it. Lamar didn't play like that in the preseason. You know these guys aren't because they're franchise guys. So why wouldn't you go to a team that has built quarterbacks up before and then go play in the preseason and then get traded because you know that's what you're there for? And then another thing, so there's that option and that route that I think he could have went. And then there's another thing. There's every single quarterback who's like that guy now, or for the most part, I can't say every single one, but even going back to some of them, those top guys have all came off the bench. They sat behind someone else who's really good. So you telling me you can't learn from the bench? Tom Brady didn't learn on the bench. Aaron Rodgers didn't learn. Jordan Love didn't learn. Patrick Mahomes didn't learn. Lamar Jackson didn't learn. You have time to learn playbooks, to know where you're going, to know what to look for if a defense does that. I just think that is the dumbest thing he's ever said out his mouth, that I've never learned anything on the bench. Like that's
Yeah,
crazy. That means you
for
just
sure.
didn't apply yourself while you were on the bench. Because you got nothing but space and opportunity to learn, to pick brains.
Realistically speaking,
I would have
yo,
definitely went to the Ravens or the Eagles without a doubt. And I wouldn't have
re-
looked to start. I would have looked to balled out in the preseason and then been gone. I could have been a starter. Or some team could have, like the Vikings, who now y'all have 3 preseason games to really look at me and evaluate me. And then with JJ McCarthy going down, hey, you know what, Shador, let's trade. You did pretty good in that preseason. We have weapons here. That's just my take on it personally. I think that was foolish.
I agree.
yeah, the comments are definitely foolish. But I got a question. We got about. Do you feel like he would he would have been able to really learn behind Lamar, yo?
Why would you not be able to learn behind Lamar? As you're saying, because he's not a mobile quarterback like Lamar.
Nah,
So I'm asking, why do you think you wouldn't?
that's what
You
I'm
don't
saying.
think
Like he's
Lamar would
not.
pass down that
I don't.
information?
That boy would. I don't know, bro. I don't. I just feel like he was. He. It's just seeing him and what he has to go through with the Browns. It's like I personally feel like that road is going to make it. Story wise, it's going to make him like niggas going to have to respect him, bro.
This is the
And
same Browns who's never developed a quarterback. The
that
same
could
Browns
change
who
though.
told us the same
That could
Browns who
change
told
though.
us that Baker Mayfield was trash. This is the
Yeah,
same
that could.
Browns you want
All
to
I'm
risk
saying
your
is that
future
could
on.
change or trade him away. Like Shador, I don't see Shador staying
So
with the
why go to
Browns.
the Browns if you were going to get traded anyway? You might as
Well,
well
shit. At
have
that
earned
point,
stock on the
I mean,
Ravens team.
technically, at that point, you didn't already said no to these two teams, and now you done fell to the fifth round. You got to go somewhere.
Are y'all
That
And
might,
like
sure?
what you?
Wait, are y'all sure that he said in the
yeah,
fifth
that's what's going
round?
on.
Wait, did
No,
he
no,
say
we're not saying in the
yeah?
fifth round, but it went on later rounds. After you didn't get drafted in that first round, I'm guessing in those second, third rounds, maybe even fourth,
Okay.
before that
All
fifth
right,
round, you probably got calls.
I gotta like see now. I'm a little confused because I don't know like the whole story. But either way, if it's like even in the early rounds, if the dude is betting on himself, like, look, these if these two teams try to hit me up in like the first
It was
two or
out of
three
the first
rounds,
round. I'm telling you, it was out of the
and
first
he was
three
like,
rounds.
and
We
he's like,
already had our
but
picks.
either I don't even care if he said that in the fifth round. If he was sitting there being like, look, bro, I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I'm trying to start. I'm still betting on myself. I don't care if I come out as a free agent. I'm gonna show my ass off in the training camp. Somebody gonna give me a shot. Whichever organization pick me up, just like how they did with his brother and shit. Even though I think they wound up cutting Shiloh, but
Yeah, they
they
did.
Yeah,
even
bro got into a
yeah,
fight.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But even if he had to show his way that way, like he's like, look, somebody, I'm gonna get my opportunity some way.
So why wouldn't you go to a
Even
team?
though the Browns won, even though the Browns isn't ideal at all, he's gonna get more reps in the regular season, which is way different than the preseason. A lot of these coaches, owners,
No,
GMs,
he
they don't give
won't.
a damn what these people what these quarterbacks doing in the preseason, dog. I'm trying. So even if
You
he
can't
get
say
reps
that
in the
at all
regular
either.
season, even if he get reps in the regular season with the Browns, which he probably will, if Flacco keeps doing what he's doing, even if it's a few reps here and there, and winds up, say he balls out in the game like he was making noise in the preseason game, and that was just the preseason game. That's because of his name and shit. If he does that in the regular season, that'll put even more eyes on him than if he's just back up in Lamar Jackson, in my opinion.
But that's you got to think about it. That he's QB3 in that room. He's not even QB2. So even if Flacco gets hurt, you're not even that first guy who's next up. You still got to wait on a whole nother guy.
Yeah, he'll work his way through that.
Nah, I
Ain't no
don't
way in
think
the
that's
No,
world.
solidified, bro.
they
That
are
could
good
change,
with
bro.
Dylan Gabriel. Yeah, Dylan Gabriel. They're good with him. That's why he was in against y'all for a drive or two to close that game out because he's that next guy up. So Shador really isn't going to see too many reps unless they move on from Flacco rather quickly, and then Dylan Gabriel shits the bed, and then Shador. Now you're up.
I'll tell you this: he still has a better chance to see some play time than backing up Lamar. If that
Wow, because
scenario, than
again,
backing up
like you
Lamar.
said, y'all blow teams out. So again, if a team
Hmm.
is getting blown out, hey Shador, you next up, boy, go ahead.
Yeah,
Then
go in
now
there,
you got to
go.
get through two quarterbacks,
But
and then you got to get to him, and then you're still playing with a bad team. The team is cheeks. So
Yeah,
even if you get on the field on a regular season game, what are you really going to produce if your team is trash?
what you can do is show flashes, and then somebody else pick you up like they did with Sam Darnold,
How are you going to
but
show a flash if you
like
go
they
into
did, like they did with
it
Danny
started. It
Dimes.
starts in
Wait, hold
practice.
on now. Like they did with Danny Dimes and my boy Sam Darnold. Now they was balling as soon as they left bad situations, and now I guess people seeing flashes. Now they got an opportunity somewhere, and I don't think he's just going. If he comes at now, you're banking on the Ravens blowing teams out and him coming in garbage time. That could never happen in the whole 17 games. We are just saying
Now,
that.
I would more so bank on me balling out in the preseason with the weapons y'all have. That's what
Oh,
I would have
yo,
banked on because
yo.
you act like teams do not trade after they seen preseason things. That's happened multiple times.
I mean, yeah, it does, but I
So,
Yeah.
wasn't
like,
banking
I
on
mean,
that.
you could have definitely been a QB2 in another team had you played well in the preseason, had you been exposed to a lot of that, had you not been like the Browns say you're QB3. This is the Browns calling you a QB3. Other teams looking at that like, huh? In that locker room? Oh no, we don't want him. Nah, we cool. But now, could you imagine if you go to a Ravens organization, you balled out in the preseason, and then your coach be like, man, if we ain't have Lamar, he'd be that guy. Now teams are really calling like, you know what? Let me see what can we give y'all for him. That's all I'm saying. I just thought about it that way. But to just move on because we kind of got to wrap up. Just to kind of go over that recap of last week. So I ain't gonna lie to you, it was very unlikely. But off of our predictions that we made, Trey is in the leaderboard. He is in the lead comfortably. This man
You
has
said
11 games. 11.
Dang.
11. With the next closest person being me with 8. And then you and Mel tied with 7. But Trey at 11, a whopping
Dang.
11, son.
I'm gonna have
Like,
to I'm gonna have to
Damn, what
rewatch the
was the? I'm
film and
sorry. What was this
I
again?
did. No, I rewatched it before this. This was
oh,
the
I
predictions
bet.
that we made at the very end of
Oh, I
last week.
bet.
And Trey,
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, you had 11 wins. You called it right 11 times. I mean, it's crazy. Some of the picks he was picking, we all looked at him like, for real?
Nigga, what?
Right.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, yo, that's crazy. But my boy, he did it. So I might have to copy Trey this week. You know what? You need to be a bookie, boy. You need to go ahead, set up a little
Yo,
Discord, tell us what games the bet on, and we're gonna do it like that for real. That's how we should have did it.
for sure. Shit. But now, what's
But no,
the
just
recaps for this for next week?
the predictions for next week. So I'm ready to go over it now. So that Thursday night game, it's gonna be Seahawks at Cardinals. Who y'all got? And I
Seahawks.
guess you said Seahawks.
Yeah.
All right, we can just move. Everybody can just call it out for real.
Seahawks and Cardinals. That's another
Cardinals.
division game. I'm gonna go Seahawks.
Battle of the Birds. I'm going
Mm.
Seahawks as well. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm.
Battle of the
Nobody
Birds.
believes in
Yeah.
Kyle.
Huh?
Nobody believe in Kyle.
And Kyler, I like Kyler. I like little Kyler
Yeah,
Murray.
Kyler.
But he,
Bro, looks
yeah,
like a
but
toddler when he runs, bro. What do
He
you mean?
definitely do.
Yeah.
He definitely do.
he remind me of like y'all remember? Was y'all watching football when Darren Sproles was playing? Y'all know who Darren
Yeah,
Sproles is?
On the
yeah,
Y'all know
his
who
easy.
little
that is?
short ass.
I know that nigga. That's exactly who he looked like sometimes when he running. I'm like a little Darren
Come
Sproles
on.
and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Him and Drew,
Come
yo,
on. Come on.
Jones Drew used to be another one I used to be laughing at,
Yeah,
yo.
no, I fuck with Maurice Jones-Drew.
Yeah,
He
yo,
was tough.
he was dog for sure.
Yeah. All right, what's the next one? What's the next one?
All right, then we got Vikings at Steelers.
But you didn't say yours.
I did. I said I'm going
Oh,
with
oh,
the.
you said okay, yeah, you said
Yeah.
Seahawks. Yeah, you're right.
Vikings and Steelers. Oh, these gonna be some
Mm.
decent matchups. So I like
Yeah.
that. I
So
Oh,
we
like
that's
so
Vikings.
far.
Carson Wentz, though. Come on.
Nah, Carson Wentz balled out
Hey, boy,
last
I'm
week a
going
little
Carson
bit.
Wentz again. I'm going Vikings. I'm going my man Carson,
I
but
mean,
Carson Wentz.
of course I'm going
Bro,
Vikings. Like
Yeah, it's the
I ain't
it's
Steelers.
gonna
tough,
Huh?
bro,
Yeah, I
because
think the
Steelers
lie.
Steelers.
defense has been a kind of on point.
And this is
Uh,
an early game. This is
oh
a
yeah, because
9:30 game.
because
Yeah,
they're
that's
in
a
Dublin.
Yeah, I was ready to say I know this was like a not an America game.
mm,
Um, shit. Honestly, bro, I'll go Vikings. I'll go Vikings.
Trey.
Oh yeah, it's all around the table, Vikings.
All right. So moving on, we got Commanders Falcons. I'm definitely going Commanders.
oh yeah.
Commanders at Falcons.
Damn.
Yo,
Yeah.
who's the backup? Who's the
Get ready to
backup
walk in
for
your
for
chat. Check over your
Mariota.
Commanders?
chat.
Yeah, it
Marcus
was
Mary. Hey,
Marcus
Heisman
Mariota.
winner Marcus Mariota.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some Marcus Mariota shit and fumbled the ball in the long run. I'm like, oh, that's some Marcus Mariota ass shit, man. What the fuck? Run for
I
50
still going
yards, then
Commanders.
fumble that motherfucker.
Which y'all say? Dang, fellas, any day
Yeah,
now.
Oh,
I'm a
No,
Commanders.
hope.
yeah, we were Commanders, yeah.
Commanders.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Mount
Yeah,
you? 'Cause I know that was your original team.
Oh, Commanders.
Everybody.
it's de-
All
yeah,
right.
it's definitely Commanders for sure.
Oh, you going against your team?
Yeah,
All right. All
we
right.
just got 30 put on us by the with the
The
Panthers, bro.
Panthers.
Yeah. Moving on. We got Chargers Giants. Chargers
Mm,
at Giants.
no,
Chargers
I'm
Chargers.
going Chargers. Yeah, they're going to stay
for
undefeated
sure.
this
Damn,
week.
man.
Bro,
I
my
feel
man
like
has been what's it called? Herbert's been piping Madison beer, and he's been going undefeated ever since, bro. I'm telling you, that's a cheat code, bro.
Hey, yo.
yo, it's crazy because I feel like the Giants will come close and Russell throw for 400. Then the next week he'll fucking throw ducks and we'll be like, man, he washed. So
Well, I mean, this
I'm gonna go with the
last week
Chargers, man.
he definitely did just throw ducks against the Chiefs. So shouldn't
Well,
he have a bounce back
Jackson's
game?
playing.
Oh, they benched him already?
Yeah,
Dang.
Jesus, dang! I didn't
And
know he
I'm
was benched
definitely
for the
going with the
season already.
Chargers, bro. This is
Yeah,
Young
yep.
Buck's
So
first
yep, that
game and shit. Hell no.
was
Hmm.
that a clean sweep on the
Yeah,
Chargers? Everybody said clean sweep.
Yes.
clean
clean
sweep.
sweep on the
All right.
Unless
Chargers.
Jameis comes in. If Jameis comes in, he's
And
gonna
no,
throw.
I think they're gonna go with the rookie a little bit.
Yes, I mean they said he's gonna start right, but he might fuck up. They might pull him. But if Jameis comes in, I call it 7 TDs, 5 interceptions, throwing for 732 yards. Bro, Neighbors is gonna have at least 200 yards.
Nah,
Yeah,
James, he be balling, so he
and
don't
a,
care.
and and a
He
hundred
know he a
thousand
backup at this
charisma and
point.
shit, bro. He gonna be letting the team. You let him. Cause that's the thing with James come in. You just feel the energy and shit in the
I
interviews, all that
know,
and shit. You be like,
I
oh yeah,
know.
James that guy. You're
That's
like,
why I
yeah.
really hope he goes into like TV, like broadcasting
Hmm.
of some sort after he retires, son.
Bro,
Because like
Hmm.
the
he's
stuff he
a
was
gem. Like
doing,
they need to
He
keep him
might need his
around
own damn show.
bro, the
for
stuff he was
real.
doing during the Super Bowl, bro, that shit was
I
hilarious.
know. All right, so moving on, we got the Titans at the Texans.
Ooh, that's a bad game, bro.
It
Ooh,
is. The Texans been playing trash lately.
So I think they're gonna
trash.
get. I think they're gonna get finally get one. CJ
I know
going
they're gonna
finally
get one.
gonna
I was
get one.
thinking that
I don't
too.
know, bro. Cam's showing flashes, dude.
That's what I'm saying. I
Cam
thought he
Ward,
was gonna have
yeah,
a good one last week, but didn't
yeah,
turn
Cam
out. So I
Ward.
ain't gonna bet on him again.
Yeah, nah, I'm gonna have to go with experience for Stroud for sure.
Yeah, I'll go Texans too.
All right.
Yeah,
So that was a clean sweep, right, everybody? Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Eagles at Bucks.
Ooh,
That's a
that's a
tough
tough
one.
game
I
The
know.
Bucks.
because you guys have
I
lost to them before too.
Why you say it so quick like that, man?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm fucking with
Why
shake
you?
and bake. That's what that boy. That's what that
Why
boy Shannon
you?
Shark just said.
I,
Shake and bake. I fuck with
I,
I fuck with
I
Baker.
feel a little animosity. What
Nah, ain't
y'all?
no
0 and 3? 0 and
animosity.
3? 0 and 3? 0 and 3? Oh
I
wow.
don't think. I
Oh
think
wow.
I don't know, bro.
No, but
Oh wow.
matchup wise, I think
Nah,
honestly,
they have had our number the
I
last
think
couple of
I
years.
think
So,
I think I think I'm going with the Bucks because I think Baker Mayfield is playing MVP like right now. That nigga, I fuck with Baker Mayfield.
Boy out there improvising.
nah, this is the first year that we's gonna play them with AJ Brown, and we ready to show them we're a whole different team with AJ Brown in the field. I got us going 4-0,
Okay.
I think the Eagles win. I just think that
and I
your
think we give them the
defense,
belt
yeah,
too.
I think your defense can handle the type of play that like Baker puts out.
Yeah, and he doesn't have his weapons at receiver, so I think that
Yeah,
he now gets to
Oh,
experience
Evans
Evans
is
what
out.
back.
we experienced.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Damn, I ain't know that shit.
yeah,
Oh
that's what
shit.
I'm.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah. It's the Eagles. Then my
No,
bad,
no,
gang.
no, 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 too late, Mike,
Nah,
because you
nah, nah.
already
My
put it
bad,
down on
gang.
the
It's
I
on
floor.
was so
reckoning.
good.
Nah,
I
it's
fuck
on
No,
with
no,
that
reckoning.
no,
nigga.
no, no. You switching to? Are you saying?
Yeah, nah. I'm switching to the Eagles.
No, I'm asking Row. You switching or
Nah,
you staying with the?
I'll keep Baker.
All right,
I'll keep it. I'll be interesting. Why not?
all right.
Nah,
Now we
facts.
got
I
Panthers
fuck
at
with that.
Patriots. I'm going Patriots.
I
You said who
think
Patriots?
Panthers at Patriots. I'm going Patriots. I don't care if they
Patriots.
just put up 30.
Panthers at Patriots, man.
Yo.
Damn.
If this was
Oh man.
2015,
Yeah.
ooh, that would be a hard hard selection, bro.
Yo, I'm going with the Panthers, yo.
Yo, this
These
man.
niggas just put 30 on this dummy. Nah, he
No,
on some other shit. They got
I
some
think
hype up in them, yo.
no, I ain't gonna lie. Travis might be on to something, man. I might be going with the
All right.
Panthers too. Travis might be on to something. I might be
You
going with them
know,
Panthers.
I'm
they
telling
were
you,
having
bro.
bad luck on that end zone, bro. Like they kept fucking up against the Steelers. I don't know. No, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay Pats, bro. I'm gonna stay
All
Pats.
right, so let's go. Just to kind of do a speed round because we kind of at that mark that we want to be at. Let's do
Mhm.
Saints Bills. I'm going Bills
Bills,
easily.
Bills,
Bills
Bills.
easily.
There's no world where they win this
Everybody,
week.
yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
thought too.
there's
Yeah.
like,
All right,
yeah.
we got Browns Lions. I'm going Lions.
Lions,
Lions.
Yeah.
Yeah, all
Lions
right.
for sure.
Yeah, Lions. Yep.
All right, we got Jags at 49ers.
49ers.
I'm gonna go Jags
I
Jags.
was
actually.
thinking I'm going Jags too. I ain't gonna
I'm
lie. I
going
ain't like
Jags. I
49ers
trust. I
last week.
trust Trevor.
You got a
All right, we
backup
got
quarterback over there.
Colts at Rams. I'm going Rams. I'm definitely
Rams.
going Rams.
Rams for sure.
Ooh,
Rams.
I'm
I
going
don't know, man.
Colts.
Indiana Jones is playing hard,
Danny
bro.
I'm
Dimes.
going Colts. I'm going Colts, bro.
I
They've
ain't
been
gonna
Yeah.
balling.
lie. I ain't gonna lie. If they win this game, we gotta have serious talks about them being legit.
Yeah.
Like for
Yeah.
Yeah.
real.
I can agree with
Like
that.
for real. All right.
Honestly, I'll go Colts. I'll go Colts.
All right. Now we got Bears Raiders.
Ooh, Bear.
The
I'm going
Bears.
Bears. I'm
Bears.
going Bears.
Yeah, me too. I
I
Bears.
mean,
think
they
that's
they
a
they
clean
they, they
sweep
put
on
a
the
whooping on the
Bears.
Cowboys, bro.
They did.
If
They definitely
Caleb throw
did.
like he did the other day, he be all right.
Oh, we got
Yeah.
probably the game of the week right here. Oh no, we got two. Oh, that's gonna be a good game. But
Mm-hmm.
Ravens Chiefs.
Yeah.
Ravens at Chiefs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I think y'all both 1-2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one
Y'all both
great
trying to
team
break
is gonna
even.
be leaving at 1-3 is crazy. Yeah, one of these teams
Exactly.
being 1-3, and I don't think the Ravens gonna lose this one. Like not 2 weeks in a row. They ain't gonna do
bro. But
that.
I'm
they're playing
sorry, y'all
at
gonna hate me.
Arrowhead, though.
I got the Chiefs just because of Ben. Nah, but y'all do bounce back
Yo,
really well. Y'all
yo,
have bounce back
yo,
games.
you was watching that game last night, bro. I
Oh
know
hell
you
yeah!
was, bro.
Oh, I watched every second of it.
Our defense is cooked, bro, if we don't get it together, yo. I'm
Yeah,
going with the
they. Oh
Ravens,
yeah.
yo. But if they,
Nah, I'm going
yo,
Chiefs. I'm going Chiefs.
bro,
It's too many people saying Ravens like this. Ravens
I'm
easy or
I'm going
something.
Ravens. I can't go against
Yeah,
the
I'm
team,
going
bro.
odd
I,
man now. I love y'all Baltimore. Don't shoot me. But now we got Packers at Cowgirls. I'm going Pack. It's
Bro.
Micah Parsons' game, his return
Ooh.
game. I feel like he's gonna go crazy.
Oh.
And he in Dallas, and they're not giving him a tribute. Jerry Jones already said it. He ain't deserve it.
Damn.
Damn. Yeah, I think he ready to go crazy this game.
He
Yeah.
said, I don't deserve what?
I'm
Yeah.
actually going with Quan on that one, yo. Because
No, he
like you
really
said, you
did
didn't
say
get
that.
no
He,
tribute.
re-
I'm finna
he,
fuck somebody
he
up.
really did say that.
This is at Dallas. This is in
Yeah,
Jerry
at
World.
Dallas.
Yeah,
Ooh, nah, yeah,
yeah.
I'm going with the Packers, bro. They about to
I'm going
make
with the
it
Packers
because
too.
you
And
know
they got bounced back from last week.
yeah,
So
because
yeah.
that last week that shit was
And
crazy.
Honestly, yeah.
it wasn't against the defense either. The defense played really well. Now we just gotta get the offense going because only 10 points in a game is crazy.
It's insane.
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
for an offense like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going
With
Pack too.
arguably a top 10 quarterback. All right, now we got Jets at Dolphins. I want to say this is the week that that the Jets finally get theirs. So I'm going Jets. I know this is crazy, but I'm going Jets, man. I don't care. I'm going Jets. I want to see it.
The
I'm
I'm
Dolphins.
actually.
starting to getting cooked.
Yeah,
I
nah, bro.
think Tua because Tua was getting it. Tua was actually finding Tyreek a little last week. Last
Yeah,
week,
he was.
I think he's
Mm-hmm.
gonna continue this week, and they're gonna finally because they're 0-3, bro. They gotta get a win. They gotta get a win.
So are the Jets. So
This
this
is
is a
division,
battle
bro.
of the need a win. This is a need a win battle.
Mm.
Somebody's leaving with a W.
Bro,
Hopefully,
that division
if
is
you
so
gotta do
trash,
it.
bro. That division is ass, bro.
I
The only
know
good team is the Bills.
exactly.
Yeah,
Literally,
man.
Yeah,
the
I mean the
Bills
Pats
could go
can.
9-8 and still win the division easily. Like, like that's crazy, bro.
Nah,
And people say that they didn't get handed the fucking playoffs, bro. They do.
I mean, of course they do, but just think about it. Brady got handed the playoffs for
Oh yeah,
years
because
too
it
in
was the
that
same
division.
division. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So
In the
now
same
some they
trash
just pass it
divisions.
off. Yeah. So
That's
I think that's like
crazy.
one of the weakest divisions ever. But they got like the most Super Bowls because of Tom Brady. But it
mm.
is what it is. Now to finish it off, this Monday night game, it is a double hitter this Monday, so it's gonna be a crazy Monday. But we got Bengals at Broncos. I got the Broncos edging this one out.
Yeah, I got
I
the
got.
Broncos. I don't trust the Bengals until they get Joe back.
I'm going Broncos too.
Yeah, I'm going Broncos. For I was thinking of any scenario, and I'm like, man, I know I don't hate them as much as the Steelers, but I'm thinking like I don't even know if they can do this with just that backup.
Mm-mm.
I don't not against the Broncos be looking decent, and they got Pat
Mm-hmm.
Sertan over there going to be on
Bo out there
giving
trying to
Jamal
show
Chase a
himself.
headache. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough matchup for him. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I have to go Broncos too.
All right, so that wraps it up for this week, man. Make sure y'all tune back in. And
Yes,
Yes,
before
sir.
y'all
sir.
go, man, just make sure y'all go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. We got that YouTube channel up for you guys. And you can also follow us on Instagram at Birds
Yes,
of
sir.
a Feather Podcast _ 410. That is Birds of a Feather Podcast _ 410.
Also, TikTok, Birds of a Feather 43. Sorry about the 43. I'm trying to change it, but for right now, it's 43 until I can, you feel me, find a
It's
number
all
for
good, man. 43 it is, man.
Right. It is what it is.
Nah,
it.
but oh yeah, speaking of that, we also make sure y'all go ahead and tune into the YouTube channel, man. That's where y'all gonna find us at, and that's gonna be Birds of a Feather 410, man. Just Birds of a Feather 410. Pretty simple, man. But thank y'all. Make sure y'all tune back in, and of course, always like, comment, subscribe. Y'all boys be safe. We out of here.
All right.